What's up, guys? Welcome back to Latin Chopsticks. Thank you so much for tuning in. Guys, today we're going to be visiting a place that a lot of you have constantly just told me that I got to come and visit it, especially whenever I do a pizza place restaurant. Today we're going to be going to Dough Boyz. It is supposedly some of the best pizza you can get in Orlando. I mean, I've been to Michelin Guide Bruno, and I thought that was pretty dang good. Not my favorite, but it is pretty dang good. But apparently this thing is going to blow me away. I'm pretty excited. So with that said, quick short intro. I'm starving. I'm dying to have some of this supposedly amazing pizza. But with that said, I'll see you guys when we get there. So we are here, we made it. We are at Dough Boyz. Honestly, the menu is pretty extensive, if I'm being completely honest with you guys. I will say the service has been absolutely phenomenal since the moment we walked in, so that is a huge plus for this place. But you guys gotta check out this menu. So as I said, it's pretty extensive. You have a ton of different appetizers. We ended up getting mozzarella sticks, we always do. I was gonna get the garlic bread, but instead I think we ended up getting the chicken parm stuffed garlic knot sandwich. Huge recommendation from a couple of viewers and Danny himself, so I wanna try that out. They do have wings. We decided to opt out of the wings today. Maybe I'll get some, I'm not sure yet. But we did end up mixing two of these different, actually 3 of these pizzas, so I'm pretty excited to look at that when those come out. I'm gonna show you the back of the menu, but that is pretty much what we ordered today. I really wanted to focus on the pizza itself since this is really what it's known for, but it is definitely New York style. At least when I walked in, it looks just like a New York pizza shop from this few times that I've been to New York, so pretty excited. Haven't had pizza, or at least a good pizza, in a long time, so I'm pretty excited to try this out. See you guys when the food's out. So our first few plates are out. Here's the order of mozzarella sticks that I got. I love the way they decorate this. It's really nice. It's simple, but it's nice that they took the time to stack them. And then Danny actually ordered an order of the meatballs, and these things are massive. They remind me of the ones from Epic Universe. So hopefully it's a lot better than the one from Epic Universe. Let's go ahead and check this out. All right, guys, so this right here, like I said, it is the meatballs. I mean, this fork is small. I want you guys to see my hand. So it's a small fork, but look at the size of these things. And then on the middle, it looks like they have some cheese. Let's go ahead and just do this. Looks like some nice cottage cheese there. We're gonna go ahead and cut into it and try it out. I'm gonna try to do this with one hand here. Let's go ahead and just cut into that. Ooh, it's nice and dense. I love the sauce that's all over the bottom. It is not spicy, so keep that in mind. Let's go ahead and put the knife right here. Oof, and then check the inside of that. Okay, I see a lot of herbs. Yeah, let's go ahead and try this out. Okay, a little bit of the cottage cheese. Let's get all that together. Okay, the ricotta cheese, sorry, I keep saying it wrong. The ricotta cheese actually gives it a little bit of creaminess. It's decent. One thing I will say, it's extremely hot compared to the one from Epic Universe. Honestly, this one, the sauce is nice. A little bit of sweetness. You get a little bit of saltiness from the Parmesan cheese on it. The ricotta adds a little bit of creaminess. It is a little dry, which is why they douse it in sauce. I think it's decent, but it's not something that I would normally order. I'm kind of glad Danny got it so we could try it for the video, but I probably wouldn't order this. I'm just not too big of a fan of meatballs. Good flavor. You have a little bit of herby taste in there, but again, it's a little dry for me personally. All right, next thing we're gonna try is gonna be a mozzarella stick. They're nice and small. It's already breaking apart. Let's go ahead and do this real quick for the video. Oh boy, look at that. That is crazy. Oh boy. So I'm gonna be honest, cheese, delicious. You get a little bit of saltiness, a little bit of the Italian seasoning comes through. However, it's kind of starchy when I try it. Like, it's kind of hard to explain. I'm gonna put a little bit of sauce on here. I'm gonna try this other bite, but it's a little starchy when I try it, where I feel like the grains in my mouth as I'm chewing, almost like it's not completely cooked through on the outside. But visually, I mean, this is golden, cooked perfectly, so I'm not really sure. I don't know if it's a Parmesan, but something just kind of feels off. So Danny's saying it's the panko. It's seasoned well, but there's just something there. Not only that, the cheese, I love it, honestly. Very dry. So it's not like when you bite down, you get like that gooey, like goes all over the place. You guys saw, I mean, this is beautiful, but it's very dry cheese. It's hard to explain. Very low moisture. So yeah, it's most likely low moisture mozzarella, but it's good. But that marinara sauce, delicious. I guess the next thing that we're gonna try is the last appetizer, although this looks like a whole meal to me. Stuffed garlic knot with Parmesan chicken on the inside. So let's go ahead and try this out. So it's a giant garlic knot, beautifully charred. You have a whole freaking chicken Parmesan in there. Look at the amount of cheese, the sauce, extremely hot. They were nice enough to cut it in half. The top is brushed with some garlic butter, and not only that, you have a little bit of parsley for kind of a visual aesthetic, and not only that, but you also have a little bit of Parmesan throughout. So let's go ahead and just, oh my goodness, let's go ahead and grab this. This thing is massive, guys. Oh, let's go ahead and try this out. All right, guys, here we go. Wow, that's really good. Really freaking rich. I'm gonna take one more bite. So this thing is freaking delicious. You get an explosion of flavor from that garlic butter that's on the top. You do taste a little bit of the herby garlic. The chicken Parmesan on the inside is 2 pieces, 2 cutlets. They're kind of thin cut, so it's not overwhelming when you bite down. I didn't really try this, but I'm guessing it's gonna be the same thing as this one, so I'm not too worried about trying it out. This, I think, would help kind of cut the richness that this provides, because this is extremely savory. It's a little overwhelming. The only downside that I would say to this is because of the Parmesan on the top, because of that garlic butter, and they added a little bit of Parmesan, it's a little salty for me personally. Like, it's a little overwhelmingly salty. So that's what I'm saying. It might be really nice to just constantly dip it on this. I think it would tone down that richness and savoriness and kind of balance it out a little bit more. But this is a fantastic idea. All right, guys, so as you guys can see on the frame here, the next pizza's out. This is called the Brooklyn Sicilian. This thing looks amazing. This is gonna be my first time having at least some sort of legit deep dish. So check this out. I mean, this thing, beautiful golden crust. You can tell that's homemade. Let's go ahead and just pull a piece apart here. Ooh, look at the cheese just oozing out of it. Oh, I can't wait. I'm gonna go ahead and put this on the plate here. I love the crust. Look at that, that is amazing. And the reason I say legit is because honestly, the only deep dish I've ever had were either Little Caesars or maybe like Pizza Hut or something like that. I've never had like one from like a sit down pizza place before. So this is gonna be my first one. I'm gonna wait a couple minutes as this thing looks like it'll burn the heck out of my mouth. So I'm gonna wait a couple minutes for it to cool down just a bit. And then we're gonna dig in. All right, guys, here we go. That cheese is so good. Oh my God. All right, so that's really flavorful. This star here is how amazing this crust is. This is insane. I think the biggest appeal here is the bottom is extremely crispy, but the inside is nice, hot, soft, and airy. Then you have this delicious house-made tomato sauce on the top that's ever so sweet. And then you have a ton of mozzarella cheese that just makes everything super creamy and rich after you bite it down. Again, you get this crunch. Out the bottom. Honestly, this is really freaking good. All right, guys, our next pizza's out. We ended up doing half and half. Check it out. All right, guys, so we have 2 pizzas here. So this one right here is the Florida Hog. This is essentially like a meat lover's pizza, and it's one of their most important ones, one of the ones that they sell the most. It's imported Italian sausage. It has crisp imported pepperoni, ham, and bacon. And then this one right here is the Grandma Margarita pizza, which I think it's the same as a regular margarita, with the difference being that they top it off with a little bit of pesto drizzle. So enough talking. I want to try to bite these down while they're extremely hot. I'm gonna go ahead and try to see if I can get a piece, and we'll try it out. So of course, we're gonna do the meat lovers first. Ooh, look at that, no flop, perfectly crispy on the bottom. Dig in. Oh man, That is some good pizza. Oh, wow. So you have these beautiful crunchy almost pepperonis. The Italian sausage is so freaking flavorful. It's not overly greasy, which I don't know how they're achieving that with all this meat on there. You have the ham. The ham's okay. It's pretty good. Nothing special in my opinion. But that pepperoni and sausage is just insane. Again, super thin crust, perfectly charred on the bottom so it's nice and crispy. This is amazing. They have the perfect amount of sauce and the perfect amount of cheese so it's not like overwhelming. All right guys, now we're gonna try the grandma margarita pizza. Here we go. Oh man. Again, perfectly thin crust, crispy on the bottom, just perfect. That homemade pesto sauce is delicious. It has a little bit of olive oil that's like, tastes phenomenal. Like, I don't know if it's super high quality. The cheese is spread out perfectly. The sauce is spread out in the parts where the cheese isn't there. Oh my God. Honestly, this is a delight. This is one of the best margarita pizzas I've ever had. And again, that olive oil is really, that touch of pesto and that olive oil is just making this out of this world. Guys, honestly, all in all, it started a little rocky for me personally, but this pizza, oh man. That Parmesan knot was really good. A little too rich for me, but it was good. It's a nice concept, and I'd recommend you try it out, see how you guys like it. But that pizza, oh my gosh, that pizza is amazing. All three different pizzas that we had were so freaking good. I can't even describe it. With that said, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. It's a quick one today. Just wanted to try this place out. A lot of you have been constantly commenting saying you got to check this place out every time I did a pizza video, so we finally did it. To those of you that recommended it, thank you so much, because this place was amazing. Sorry it took so long to get here. Honestly, I'm really impressed. So guys, do me a favor. What's your favorite pizza spot here in Orlando? Go ahead and leave a comment down below. Let me know what your favorite places are. Have we done a video there? Have we not done a video there? And if we haven't, put it down in the comments below so I can go ahead and check it out in the future. But with that said, I'm pretty full. I'm pretty much gonna finish that Parmesan sandwich, but I think that's it. I'm gonna spend some time here, and honestly guys, thank you so much. I can never say it enough. I will see you guys next Sunday, and until then, let's just keep on eating.